You're welcome, Doctor.
Thank you very much. Now we started recording already. Okay, I will wait for maybe 2 or 3 minutes for more people to join. Then we'll start, inshallah. Okay. Okay, by the way, don't forget to scan the QR code. Don't forget to scan the QR code for attendance. I'm going to follow up the attendance for today, the absentees who come and who didn't come. So we have more than 50 participants today. Not all of you scan the QR code. Please scan the QR code from the e-learning. So you can go to the e-learning and scan the QR code. Okay, we shall start inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Bismillah wa kafa wa salatu wassalamu ala nabi Mustafa. Allahumma yassir li amri wa shrah li sadri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Alhamdulillah, all thanks and praise are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. With only His mercy and His help, we managed to be here, gathering thinking about very important course, which is thinking of science and technology. We know the aim of this course is to shape and form our thinking and put it at the right path to obtain valuable and good results at the academia life. So this course also give us maybe history view, give us view about the articles, ethics, so about the ethics and values that science students at University of Science and Technology should have when he deal with science, when he deal his subjects. It shouldn't be body without soul. So shouldn't be only very rigid. It should go all the way with the right values, right ethics, right information, and very firm foundation. Okay, thank you everyone for joining us today. I know we didn't meet for a while, for maybe more than 3 weeks of for Raya, and last week you joined both Kamal Zaman class for the presentation of what you call chapter 5. And actually purposely I didn't give you any task for chapter 5 because I want to give you time to complete your task, which is going to be, okay, let me show you our task again to remind, okay, remind you about the date and the task that we should have, and help me with the maths. Try to calculate the maths. Is it going to be 100 marks or a shortage? Okay, let us say, okay, article review. Most of you are submitted already, but still some of you didn't submit the article review. I want to remind you, for the article review, the due time is out of date. So for those who didn't submit the article review, please submit again. And you are subjected to a mark reduction because you are late. Okay, for those who didn't submit the article review or any task on time, you are subjected to have a reduction at your mark. This one I will measure. Okay, let us see the project proposal. Also, there are a lot of you still didn't send the project proposal. It is 10 marks. It is project grouping. Let me see the project proposal, who sent or who didn't send. For okay, section 25. Okay, I think for section 25, all groups are sent already. And you already know your marks. You can see your marks inside the e-learning. If you have any problem with that, please inform me. And we go to section 26. Let me see. I just want to see that, I want to make sure that everyone already send the or submit the proposal, the project proposal. So I have E already submit, F already, B already, G already, D already, A already, B already, C already. So yes, so most of you already. So for the proposal, project proposal, okay, most of you sent already. Okay, me back to this file. Okay, this for article review, chapter 3 and 4 presentation have done already. Okay, project proposal, okay, done already. Now for project revenue. Okay, for project revenue, if you look at the, if you take a look at the project revenue. Okay, let me share again. Okay, if you see, if you look at the group project assignments for video, so for the video we give 20 marks, and for presentation we give 10 marks. But actually we are lack of time, so this 10 marks for presentation I will give it from your presentation inside the video. Police, you suppose present your video project via what you call or through PowerPoint inside our class, but I'm considering that we don't have maybe enough time to present the video inside our classes. So this 10 marks, I'll combine it with the video revenue, okay, with the video project. So I will look at how you present your video, how presentative your video. So the video project will be 30 marks altogether. Any question about the Go project assignments, the video assignment? Any question? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, doctor.
Yes.
I want to make sure that you are not sleeping.
Doctor?
I want to just make sure that you are not sleeping, not still sleeping. It is
Doctor,
11. It is 11:15. I hope everyone is wake up already, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So this point is it clear? Is it clear? This point about the project assignment. So I do want to receive the same question about the same answer every time inside my WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. Some of you ask a video example. Okay. I'll give you a video example. Maybe now I will share with you a video example. Maybe now. Let me see. Okay, I will search for the videos and then I will share it with you inside the WhatsApp group. Please remind me because for right now I can't find it. Okay, we have. Okay, Alhamdulillah, I found one. Can you hear the voice? Can you see the video?
The voice is very low, doctor.
Yeah, the voice
The
not
voice
clear.
is very. So there are voice, but it is low.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, try again. But you can see the video, is it?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can,
we
doctor.
can.
But see the.
I don't think we hear anything.
You cannot hear anything?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, no, we don't.
We can see the doctor. We can see the video just fine, but no voice, no audio.
Okay, let me see the audio. How to switch on the audio? Last time I teach you, but I forgot already.
I think if you mute yourself, we cannot hear the video.
I didn't mute myself. I didn't mute myself. But it's okay. I will share this video with you. Maybe. Okay, try now. See, can you hear the voice or not?
And any research regarding cloning humans was banned.
Can you hear the voice now?
Yes.
You can hear the voice? Okay, good. So we try again.
I was reading the news today.
But this video is not very good actually, because they are not. They just follow one information only. We try another video. Okay, this is about animal testing. This is very good, I think.
Can you share the screen? Okay.
Can you see the video now?
Yes, doctor.
Can you see
Yes.
the Can you see the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Era. Musician scientists such as Aristotle, Herophilus, and Erasistratus performed experiments to discover the
Okay, I think this is enough. I will share this video later with you, inshallah. Okay, this is how the videos, the video project should be. And it's okay if you put some information, highlight some information, or write readable information inside the video. Okay, this was about our projects. Okay, I shall talk now about the project report. So it is actually clarified at the e-learning, the project report, how it should go, how it should be. That's why actually I left some assignments to share information with you. It's not assignment actually, but it is information about the video, about the project. So this is not the right platform to submit the video or to submit the project report. It is assignment, but you don't need to submit it here. Okay, the video and the project report, you should submit it at the week 30 May to 5 June. You see here project venue and project report. Let us talk about the project report, because I receive a lot of questions about project report. It is already here. It is not a very big difference from the project report and the project proposal. There are a lot of similarity. Like for title, you need to put the title, the group members, and you don't just give me the project proposal like that, or the group or the project report like that. Just give me, for example, first page. First page should put UTM logo, put what is the title of your project. Then the next page put the group members, and the next page you put what you call the project summary, okay, or the steps that you follow to achieve your report, your project, something like that. So you put the title, then you put the group members, and after that project summary. So the project summary, a lot of people also ask me about the project summary. The project summary, you need to state what you need to state at the project summary. Can you see this file? So the project, can you see this file?
We are seeing the e-learning data.
Okay, not this file. Okay. Okay. So the project report. So now you put the first page. So first page should include project A or UTM logo, then project title, a project title. That's only at the first page. The second page, okay, project members and their tasks. Okay, coming to the project summary. Okay, what do you need to put about the project summary? Okay, one, introduction, that I see short about the project. uh, short summary also. About the content of the project. Then the processes of the doing of the project. Then the findings. Okay, the find okay, this one not more than I think 350 words. Shouldn't go less than 150 words. Okay, the summary just now I included the point 4 and point 5 video preparation method. You need to put it the project summary also. Then the result of the survey. We don't have a survey. I didn't ask you to do a survey. But also number 4 is also important. So video preparation method. What is the method? Is it application or software or digital methods used in the video? What is the method that you use? What is the software that you use? Okay, this should be number 4 actually. Okay, see the summary. Okay, what do you put in the summary actually? What do you need to put at the summary? Your own reflection and that you found at your project. Okay, not more than 150 words. Okay. Then the references, they said talk about the references, at least 10 references. The references could be articles, could be websites. Okay. Latest is 2015. to 2021. Okay, is there any question? I will put this file also inside the e-learning, inshallah. Okay, I shall also talk today about the final report. So go to the final report. It is at the week 6 June to 12 June. Because we don't have a final exam during this COVID pandemic period, so we replace the final exam with final report. And this final report should be submitted before 10 June. Okay, you should submit the final report before 10 June. Okay, what is the final report? Okay, it is very clear, stated at the week 6 June to 12 June about the final report. The final report, we give it 30 marks, and you should submit it before 10 June, 12 a.m. Okay, all information is here. Please prepare the final report according to the format, title, option, report, content, and rubrics explained below. So this final report, actually, it is individual. It is individual task. This is a report format. Reports should be made in the form of PowerPoint, slides, or infographic poster. So you have two options. Choose one only. Either you choose a PowerPoint to do your project or infographic posters. Secondly, reports should be informative, not only pictures without any information. Not only all this beautiful and creative without any information. I need information from your report or final report. It is critical. Critical does mean your character is obviously appear at the project. Your opinion, your view is clearly appear at the final report, and it's creative, beautiful, and nice. So the three need to include additional references such as journal articles, YouTube links. So you can actually insert some YouTube links. Not necessarily you do the video, but you import these videos from YouTube, and so on. So the language, because we are conducted this class in English, I ask you to give me or to conduct this final report, to write the final report in English only. The title, okay, we give you 5 options for the titles. And there's a guideline for the, can open this guideline and see more information about the final report and rubric. So any question about the final report?
Doctor?
Yes.
I don't have a question for the final report, but I have a question about the video.
Okay, so let me talk about the final report. Is there anyone have any question about the final report? So the final report, just be clear that you need to submit it before 10 June. Okay, you need to submit it before 10 June. Then also I will go for the any other assignment.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Doctor. I have a question regarding the final report.
Yes.
Does it have any minimum or maximum page?
No.
All right. Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. So, okay, again, I will go to the week 6 June. You have, you can see here, assumption and reflection against thinking of science and technology. This is very important, and we give it 5 marks actually. And you send it together with the final report at 10 June. Basically, so you write your assumption and reflection about this course. What you got, what you reflect, what you assume to have, and what you learn. What is that? You conclude what your results, what you learn from this course, and what you like this course to be in what form. This we give it 5 marks. Okay, Hagid, what do you want to ask about the video? Please go ahead.
Does the video have to be in animation form, or can we make it like just talking together over a meeting?
Yeah, no problem. You can actually, the video should be creative, and this based in your creativity. You want to make it animations, okay. You want to make it like a play, drama, dialogue, it's okay. But
Okay,
make it creative, beautiful, because I see, okay, if you make it dialogue with, so dialogue mean one skin only. I can see your faces and your friends' faces talk to each other. For example, if you make it animation, there are pictures, there are writings, there are sentences, there are talking. It's more creative. But I didn't say that you cannot do dialogue. Maybe you can make a dialogue or like a drama, but with pictures, with music, with what I call sound effects, something like that. You should be creative. Again.
okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
doctor.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Excuse me, doctor. Each member of my group is in different countries, so it is difficult. I think the better choice for us is to stick with animation. Yeah.
Yeah, up to you. No
Is
problem.
this will affect the marks?
No.
Yeah, okay,
Nothing
thank
will
you,
affect the
doctor.
mass. The affect the mass is the creativity, the outlooking of your video. How it looks like. Is it creative?
Inshallah, will be great.
Accepted? Yeah. Hope so, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for listening to me. Now I want to listen to you. So actually today we shall present the what you call chapter chapter 6, and we give you already the what you call the issues. So I shall start with section 25, group A. Are you ready?
Yes, doctor, we're ready.
Okay, please go ahead. You can use PowerPoint or talking only, it's okay. Not more than 7 minutes, huh? Not more than 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, I will stop you. It's okay?
We have recorded a video, 5 minutes, and we will share it.
Okay, very nice. Go ahead. Okay, we cannot hear any voice.
Doctor, can you hear the video?
Oh, no voice, no voice.
Okay,
We go to the audio and video and try to play that area.
let me try. From here? Can you see my screen, doctor?
Now we see black only.
Mm. Okay, doctor, can you guide me to share the audio?
Okay, actually you go to the I don't know, so I'm not sure also what I should did now. So you go to the audio and video. I think you go and switch
Here?
audio. Yeah, you go to the audio and video and try there. So take the music mode. I think you need to take the music mode.
From where the audio and video?
For this from the Webex. See the
Oh,
Webex?
okay.
The audio and video. Okay, you take the music mode maybe. You need to take the music mode. Then try to play it. Okay, you see Siti Aisha what she said? When you click the share button, you need to choose the option for video and motion.
Video and motion.
Mm.
Okay. I found it. I will try again.
Okay, try again.
Okay, doctor, I will play the video, and if you didn't hear, just let me know.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Nazmul Sakib from Group 8, Section 25 of Science and Technology Thinking. Today we are going to talk about the Internet, specifically to the Internet of Things and its pros and cons that affect the Industrial Revolution 4.0. But before that, let's introduce the Industrial Revolution 4.0. The fourth Industrial Revolution is expected to change how we live, work, and communicate. It is also likely to change the things we value and the way we value them in the future. Now, we can already see the changing in business models and employment trends. And based on Wikipedia, the fourth industrial revolution is the ongoing automation of traditional manufacturing and industrial practices using modern smart technology. Large-scale machine-to-machine communication and the Internet of Things are integrated for increased automation, improved communication and self-monitoring, and production of smart machines that can analyze and diagnose issues without the need for human intervention. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Iftisham Ahmed Promi. What is Internet? Internet stands for Interconnected Network. That is a network system that connects millions of web servers. Through the Internet, people can share information and communicate from anywhere. Development of Internet. The Internet emerged in United States in 1970s but did not become visible to the general public until the early 1990s. By 2020, approximately 4.5 billion people were estimated to have access to the Internet. The Internet consists of technologies developed by different individuals and organizations, but Robert William Taylor first led the development of ARPANET, which was basically an early prototype of Internet. In 1974, Vinton Cerf and Robert Kahn collaborated on a paper that first described such a protocol and system architecture named TCP and IP. TCP enabled machines on networks all over the world to route and assemble data packets, whereas IP is a global addressing mechanism that allowed routers to get data packets to their ultimate destination. And lastly, connectivity. In order to connect to the internet, you must have access to an internet service provider, ISP, which acts as the middleman between you and the internet. Most ISPs offer broadband internet access via cable, DSL, or fiber connection. Wi-Fi signal cellular data is still connected to an ISP that provides an internet access. In the early days of internet, most people used a dial-up modem.
Hi, I'm Mohammed Turki. This is the Internet of Things or IT introduction. The first question that comes in mind, Internet of Things. Internet of Things or the IT is the evolving concept of the Internet that expresses the idea of various physical devices connecting to the Internet in addition to the ability of each device to identify itself to other devices and perform specific functions by Internet protocols. One of the most realistic examples of the field is the central heating system in homes, as you can see. Also, the heating food using a microwave, and wearable devices such as virtual glasses and electronic keys in hotels are all are examples of the Internet of Things. By combining these connected devices with automated systems, it's possible to gather information, analyze it, and create an action to help someone with a particular task or learn from a process. In reality, this ranges from smart mirrors to beacons in shops and beyond.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, I'm Mahmoud Khadr and I'm going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of Internet of Things. So everything and every technology in this life has its pros and cons. As this technology has benefits in our lives, it has some damages in return. So the advantages of IoT are first, fast access to information. So it's easy for us to get any information at any time. Second, saving time and effort in many fields of our life. Third, improving the quality of life and make many things easier than before. Fourth, the ability to control and monitor with high levels of accuracy. And the disadvantages of IoT are first, systems complexity increases most of the time. Second, piracy is more common than before. Third, loss of traditional jobs because many jobs are replaced by robots. And fourth, fear of systems failure.
Okay, thank you very much for the Group A from Section 25, which is Mahmoud, Nazmul Sakib, Muhammad Tariq, and Tisham Ahmad. Now I shall also call Group B, is Bara'a.
Yes, Doctor.
So Group B, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Can you see my screen, Doctor?
Yes.
Hi. Today we will talk about child labor. That is basically a creation
Can you hear the
of
voice?
industrial revolution.
Yes, yes, you can hear.
As industrial revolution came up, child labor increased dramatically. So what is child labor? Not all work done by kids should be considered as child labor. So what is the definition of child labor then? Child labor refers to the exploitation of children through any form of work that deprives children of their childhood, interferes with their ability to attend regular school, and is mentally, physically, socially, and morally harmful. But why child labor formed? As the Industrial Revolution saw the rise of factories in need of workers, children were ideal employees because they could be paid less. They were often of smaller stature, so could attend more meetings and were less likely to organize and strike against that stable working. Other causes of child. There are other causes of child labor. Those are, at first, poverty and unemployment levels are high. As poverty and unemployment levels are high, fathers from different families send their children to work with them to different factories to earn more money. Secondly, access to compulsory or free education is very limited. Third, existing laws or codes of conduct are often violated. Fourth, laws and enforcement are often inadequate. Five, national laws often include exemptions. Six, workers' rights are repressed. Effect of child labor on a child. The consequences are staggering. Child labor can result in extreme bodily and mental harm, and even death. It can lead to slavery and sexual and economical exploitation. And in nearly every case, it cuts children off from schooling and healthcare, restricting their fundamental rights and threatening their future.
Next, effect of child labor on society. The consequences are dangerous. Many kids are prone to malnutrition and disease, and many are constant drug users due to maltreatment of the society. Many choose one way to earn more money easily, and it harms society and its people. They need to be taken care soon. International conventions. International conventions create a global legal framework for protecting children from child labor, which are Conventions on the Rights of Child. The CRC is a human rights treaty that comprehensively establishes the right of children. Under the CRC, a child is anyone under the age of 18, unless otherwise noted. In national legislations, notably the United States and Somalia are the only two countries that have yet to ratify the CRC. International Labour Organization Minimum Age Convention. International Labour Organization states that 15 is the minimum working age, although in some cases 14 years old are allowed for a specified period of time. The minimum working age that is likely to endanger young people's health and safety and morals is 18. The light work that does not harm health or schoolwork is allowed for children aged 13 to 15 years old. International Labour Organization warns all forms of slavery, commercial sexual exploitation of children, and any work that is by its nature is harmful to health, safety, and morals of children. To conclude, child labor can be difficult abroad as a children workers or go schooling and so grow up to be unproductive adults who in return cannot earn enough to support their children throughout education or training. It only takes one generation of child workers to drop an economy in such low productivity equilibrium. So the bad forms of child labor should be uprooted as soon as possible.
We're done, Doctor.
Okay, thank you very much for Group B for your presentation. Okay, I shall also call Group C.
Okay, Doctor, we are Group C.
Okay.
I will start sharing my screen.
Yeah, please.
You can see my screen, Doctor?
Yes.
All right. We choose the topic self-driving cars. The definition, self-driving cars, the cars can drive itself without any human intervention. Human passenger could be out of the vehicle. No passenger should be needed to drive this vehicle. It can drive itself. There is levels for the driving automation. The Society of Automation Engineers divided or categorized these cars into levels, starting from 0, which is completely manual, and to level 5, which is fully autonomous, driveless. As we can see here, from 3 to 5, they are the driveless cars, with 5 being fully driveless. Self-driving cars becoming more sophisticated and more accessible than ever before. Given several automakers have announced they will start producing automated cars in 2017, it appears likely that driverless cars will appear in developed countries first in the near future. It could be estimated that 2013, a large number of driverless cars will be on the road. This is the benefits of self-driving cars, which is first one is congestion will be reduced and reduce the transportation cost because no need to buy a car or fuel. Allowing parking slots to be used for other purposes, such as schools, parks, and other centers. Reduce urban CO2 emissions by 80% globally. And more, we can see here from the picture. Hopefully, will be no motor vehicle fatalities. Will save time because everyone is obeying the law, and no one will be driving slow in a high-speed way. Also, hopefully will be no drunk accidents, as well as will stop the accidents caused by medical events such as seizures, strokes, and so on. Now we're moving to the issues. The first one is creating and maintaining maps for driverless cars is a quite challenging task. Google self-driving cars operate by combining detailed maps with sensors that see obstacles on the road in real time. Both systems, sensors and maps, are essential. Google can test the self-driving car in new city or town by first, for them to create a map. One of their employees must drive the car around the streets, creating a detailed 3D map of the area by using the LiDAR on the camera. Let me point it out. This is the LiDAR. Sorry, this one. Okay, self-driving cars to go mainstream. Google should create and maintain detailed maps all over the world and constantly update them. After all, roads changed a lot over time. Issue number 2, driving requires complex interactions, which for robots is still difficult to do. The technology is becoming more and more advanced, but it is not fully mature. While many cars like Tesla somewhat can drive itself, the problem it is in many situations humans just better at identifying and reacting to hazards. According to today's research and development, it is not clear how this technology will be able to handle extreme and unexpected events. Driving is a social a process that frequently involves interactions with other drivers and cyclists and people. Many of those situations, humans rely on generalized intelligence and common sense, which robots are very lacking. Okay, moving to number 3, which is bad weather. Bad weather can make it difficult for the sensors to detect the road and the objects in the front of the car, or more accurately, surrounding the car. So the sensors will not work effectively in harsh conditions. Number 4 is cybersecurity. Cybersecurity will be an issue because these systems can be hacked. For example, how do we, as Carla said, how do we make sure these cars can't be hacked? As a vehicle gets smarter and more connected, there are more ways to get into them and disrupt what they are doing. According to Olison, this could be a particular challenge if the auto industry attempts to develop systems that can communicate with each other, like vehicle communicating with vehicle in real time for, let's say, making merging more easier. The whole thing of this communication for safety purposes will, for example, the car could receive a message to slam on the brakes. It is better to ensure this system can't be hacked. And
Okay, another you have one more minute, huh? Thank you.
All right, I'm almost done. Securing that system of communication could be extremely difficult, as Olison says. And this is the summary. The wide adoption reduce the traffic and the accidents. It will make some jobs disappear, like taxi and taxi drivers and bus drivers and so on. Potential hackers will hack the system, maybe, hopefully not. Difficult to determine who's at fault when if crashes occur, it will be difficult to identify who's at fault or who did the wrong thing. Potentially, in harsh condition, cars cannot, sensors cannot work effectively. I'm done, doctor.
Okay, thank you very much, Nadali, for this very good information about the self-driving car. Okay, going to the next group, please. Group D. Abdurrahman, are you ready? Group Group D, are you ready? Okay, last call for Group D. Abdurrahman, Farah Abdiba, Islam, Nazmul Alam, Tiara.
Yes, Doctor. Wait.
Okay, Tiara. Which topic you choose?
Drug addiction.
Okay, please go ahead. So I'll give you 7 minutes from now. And increase your voice. Where is Group D? Are you there? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Tiara, are you okay?
Okay. Okay, we are from Group D. We will present about addiction to drug. For definition, drug addiction, also called substance use disorder, is disease that affect a person's brain and behavior and leads to inability to control the use of legal or illegal drug or medications. People can consider with addictions with several factors such as peer pressure, early exposure to drugs, stress, parental guidance, and greatly affect a person like likelihood of drug use and addiction.
The side effects. Some of the common symptoms of drug addiction may include mood swings, anxiety, depression, irritability, irregular heartbeat, trouble in interpersonal relationships.
Okay, your voice disappeared. Still there? I cannot hear your voice. Go ahead.
For industrial revolutions and addiction to drug, the word problem had been exacerbated by the recent change the world economic system. In this industrial revolution, globalizations, the liberalizations of internal market, and the supervision of borders have allowed the drug trade to flourish. And so, for overcoming drug addictions, you can reaching out for support from family and friends, the treatment for addictions, and healthy routine to cope with stress like exercise, eating healthy, and sleep well. That's all for us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Group G, for talking maybe briefly about the addiction and its connection to the industrial. Thank you very much. Now I shall call Group E. Fatin, are you ready?
Greetings, my name is Monica. On behalf of Group E, I'm going to present about modern means of transport. Okay, if you can understand, about hundreds of years, there was no fastest means of transport, and people had to walk on bullock cart or horseback. Today, we have a number of means of transport and can reach any part of the world with ease. This also shows with the invention of the wheels came the cycle, which is still very a popular form of transport. As being a first invention, it does not require any fuel or therefore does not harm the environment. It is eco-friendly vehicle once upon a time. Day by day, as industrial revolution getting upgrade, the petrol engine soon changed the world scene by making the motor car possible. Now we can travel to our place of work or go on our holiday without having worry about convenience. Cars have emerged as the most widely accepted form of transport. However, while all these modern means of transport have proved to be extremely advantageous, yet there are problems associated with them too. Now my friend will continue the next part.
Okay, so for the industry IR 4.0, so there is four central design principles support all industry 4.0 system conceptualization. The first one is interoperability, the ability of machines, device sensors, and people to connect and communicate with each other via the Internet of Things. The second one is information transparency, is contextualized information created via a virtual copy of the physical world through sensor data. The third one is technical assistance in thought and action. Firstly, the analytical support by system for human in making decisions and solving problems. And secondly, the ability to assist human with tasks that are too challenging or physically dangerous for human. And the fourth one is decentralized decision making. The ability of cyber physical systems to make simple decisions on their own and become as autonomous as possible. And the thing that driving to this development is data volume are rising dramatically along with computational power and connectivity. This has led to the emergence of analytical and business intelligence capabilities as required core competencies in organization and supply chains. And the new form of human-machine interactive have emerged, such as touch interface and augmented reality system, creating improvement in transferring digital instruction to the physical world, such as robotic and 3D printing. So my friend will continue to present.
Okay, so for our information, from the modern transport, we have a side effect, especially for human. Okay, cars emit harmful chemical like carbon monoxide, other effect for human. That's why many children today are becoming asthmatic. Air pollution from car is the major contributor of premature deaths all over the world. Okay, and the next side effect of women can cause cardiovascular disease, especially when exposed to noise from airport and train. And apart from the negative impact of modern transport system, there are substantial benefits include improve our economy sector. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Have you finished?
Yes, Doctor.
Okay, thank you very much for Group E. And I would like to call Group F. Shakib, Ayman, Amira. Are you ready? Waalaikumsalam. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Dr. I am Shakib Sir Shomik. I will present on Group F. Who can you present our slide? I can't actually see.
See the slide.
Yeah, now okay. So our topic, the topic we choose, the machine replaces the human being. I go to the next page. So I will do the introduction. Next place, please. I can see the next page. So today we are on the brink of the fourth industrial revolution. It starts with the century and built on the basis of digital revolution. It is characterized by being based on internet, cheaper, smaller, more powerful sensors, and manual intelligence and machine learning. The main goal of Industry 4.0 is to introduce smart factories. Its characteristics are flexibility, effective use of resources, and integration of customers and business partners into the business process. Next page. As a result of these factories and the machines that they have housed begin to produce its items faster and cheaper than could be made by hand. Work which was supposed to be done by several people can be done by only one person who is operating a machine. This fact has made most of the organizations to embrace technology and employ more machine labor than human labor, with a view of cutting down the cost of production and at the same time increase the efficiency of the work. Fourth industrial revolution's idea is to facilitate using machines, robot equipments, products, and computers. The result of this revolution is highly flexible. That's why people are losing their jobs and being replaced by machines. From now on, my friend Labib will present. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Labib Hassan, and I'm going to talk about the advantages the machine replaces the human beings. The next slide, please. Thank you. So machines can do heavy work easily, and it works fast and accurate. Machines can help men reduce their job. Just need the command of the man to do the work properly. Machines can do any job in more than one people can do in the same time, and machine can do that work in less time and more accurately. In the most industries, the machines are also are mostly same, so the workers can easily can shift from one industry to another. This is helpful for preventing unemployment as well as finding better job opportunities. So we can also see that medical field, the machines has been there. The X-ray is a common example of it. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. So I'm going to pass to Ohud.
Okay, I'm going to talk about the disadvantages of replacing the human with machines. I will present three disadvantages. First, they lead human to lose their jobs. They replace their place. They make the human lose their source of income. Also, they need power. They need programming, so that made them expensive. At the end, they have no emotions. They are clever. They can do math. They can solve puzzles, but they have no emotion, no feelings, and no empathy. I will move to the next slide.
I will talk about the challenges that we would face when machine replace the human being. Okay, next slide. Okay, one of the challenges that we'll face when machine replace the human is the machine ethics. Machine ethics is part of the ethics of artificial intelligence or AI, which concern with aiding or ensuring moral behaviors of human being made machine that use artificial intelligence. Machine ethics is different comparing to other ethical fields related to engineering and technology. Machine ethics should not be confused with computer ethics, which focus on human use of computer. It should also be distinguished from the philosophy of technology, which concerns itself with the grander social effects of technology. Okay, next slide. Okay, we need to have ethic view into the idea of why a certain piece of technology equipped with AI is being developed. We need to monitor or check the outcomes of that specific piece of technology in order to fully understand its behavior and make sure that it's not violating us as human and our culture. There is several attempts have been made to make ethics computable or at least formal, whereas Isaac Asimov's 3 laws of robotics are usually not considered to be suitable for an artificial moral agent. However, it has been pointed out that human value is in some aspect very complex. A way to explicitly surmount this difficulty is to receive human values directly from the humans through some mechanism, for example, by learning them. Okay, now we move to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ira. And now I'm gonna conclude our topic for today. Please, next slide. Okay, to summarize, with humans and machines joining forces, now more than ever before, AI is no longer confined to innovation labs and is being hailed for its immense transformational possibilities. However, businesses need to overcome certain challenges before they can realize the true potential of this emerging technology. And on top of that, we will face a huge dilemma of machine replacing a human being in the future. Contrary to the perceived apocalyptic scenario, we believe the future is all about people. After all, the value of technologies is in the knowledge we humans embed within them and how we interact with them, not the machines themselves. For that human-based scenario to work, we need an agile, future-ready workforce, ready to embrace a data-driven world in partnership with robotics and autonomous systems. So, machines don't have the capability to take over human beings. Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay, thank you very much for group F.
Thank you, Dr.
And
Assalamualaikum.
I would like to call also group G from section 25. Please go ahead.
Yes, do it.
So Laureline, Shaira, Ziad, and Nurul Izzah. Well, 3, 4 of you only, yeah?
Yes, doctor.
Okay.
So we are
Your
from
time,
Group D.
your time is run already.
We are going to discuss about the unemployment.
Okay. Good topic.
So the Industrial Revolution provided much demand for labor than it supplies, so the unemployment rate was very low. Even after a few decades after Industrial Revolution, the supply for labor exceeds the demand of labor in industry due to urbanization and population concentration. However, digitization and job automation are considered to be the most important societal trends in the world. It is one of the features that will change the landscape of employment, business, and society. This change will be main challenging facing the Industrial Revolution 4.0, which is the loss of thousands of jobs due to the change of the absence of jobs that cover the diversity of workforce. The elimination of jobs will cause future generations to be unemployed and difficult to earn a living. They cannot be promised a job opportunities after graduating from university. Industrial Revolution 4.0 has technological features such as genetic artificial intelligence, that is AI, cloud computing, 3D printing, and more. According to some researchers, they believe that the difference between the last revolution and the latest revolution is that it no longer aims to replace labor resources, but rather to replace cognitive work with its employees wants. Proponents of this claim emphasize that the rate of technological progress during this time period took place at such rapid and frequent rate. As a result, in the next few decades, we will see a point, the beginning boom and this breakthrough of technology. I'll pass to Alice to present her point.
So it's I see that the emergence of Revolution 4.0 today has unwittingly been eliminating some of the scope of work that is the cause society lost their source of income. However, this issue can be solved in an effort to hone creative skills and problem-solving skills. This is due to the fact that most of the Industrial Revolution 4.0 use technology to perform the task. However, this technology is rigid and stiff, which it can only do the task it has programmed only. They show that it does not have the ability to solve complex societal problems, which can only be done by man himself. Though the human are capable of understanding each other as well, be able to deal with new problems that will arise creative. So, besides that, the unemployment give some effect to the teenager to find the work job. So like due to the use of high technology machine, some job may no longer require human labor because machine can be used to carry out such work more efficiently than human. This means that in order to meet the need of future job, they need to have a new set of skills. They need to find and learn new skills to impress employers with skills that others don't have. To compete, they also need to further strengthen their skills in using the latest technology. As future leaders, they also need to have critical thinking, problem solving, and capable interact globally. Without these skills, they are for sure will be left behind. Today's competition can be so challenging because everyone wants job security in the future. This matter means from now on, teenagers have to strive and try improve themselves so that the company is interested in hiring them. This can be stressful for some teams because not everyone is capable of mastering a new set of skills. They need to work harder than previous generation for granting their own future. That's all. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much. Group G, Nurlani Shaira, Ziad, and Nurleza, thank you very much for your presentation about employment. Okay, go to the Group H. Zilafi. Are you ready?
I will present.
Okay, please go ahead, Khalid.
Doctor, can you see my slides?
Yes, still you're okay. Now we can see. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum, Doctor. I am Khalid Mahmoud Shujan. I am from Group 8, and I have another 4 beautiful group members as well, including Zilafin, Nabila, Munaimin, and Zaid as well. So today I'm going to talk about video gaming, addiction of video gaming. So first of all, I want to draw your attention on the point overview. So if I want to say something about the overview of addiction of video games, so I have to say, I must say video games include computer games, console game, arcade machine games, and even cell phone and advanced calculator game. Game can be embedded in social networking sites such as Facebook and many more. Since the 1950s, gaming has grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry. Some people are concerned about the long-term effect of video game playing, particularly in children. Concern center on the following question. So, point to be noted that we have to know these 3 questions. Are video games harmful? Do violent video games cause aggression? Are video games addictive? While research is inconclusive, there does appear to be evidence that video games can be harmful, can increase aggression, and can be addictive as well. However, these effects are highly individual and may involve many more factors than simply the amount of the spent playing games. So I will move to the point, sign of addiction. However, the official definition of video games addiction varies across different organizations. Considering this, it is easy to be confused about whether you or someone else gaming falls in the average or heavy range. As with all addiction, it is important when considering the possibility of a video game addiction to not simply consider the amount of time spent gaming, but also the function it is surviving the individual. Video games playing as one of a range of recreational activities may not be harmful or indicate an addiction. When game playing is addictive, it takes over as a person's main way of coping with life, when other important areas of life
Oh,
being
so why everyone is
neglected.
so with the
or disrupted as a result. Video game addiction or video game overs is seen most commonly in players of the persistent multiplayer gaming universe or massive multiplayer online role-playing game. MMORPG games for short, MMORPGs make up 25% of gaming revenue worldwide. That is also a vital point. This game hold many attraction for gamers. They are interactive, they are social, they are competitive, and of course, I will say that they are, and this happen in real time. Research indicates that MMORPGs are most addictive in nature. As a result, they tend to have greater negative impacts on physical health, sleep habits, and academic performance as well. And of course, we have to know the similarity to the other addiction because there's a lot of addiction in the world. Video game addiction are similar to other addiction in terms of the amount of time spent playing, the strong emotional attachment to the activity, and the patterns of social difficulties experienced by gaming addicts. As with other addiction, gaming addicts become preoccupied with game playing. It disrupts family and other areas. Younger the children begin playing video game, the more likely they are to develop dependence like behaviors. As with other addictive behaviors, there is a huge range of different response to the activity. While some games feel unable to reduce the time they spend playing, others do not experience cravings if they are unable to play. So of course, we have to know the harmful effect of the video game as well as addiction. The following harmful effects have been found to be related to video games use. Of course, that has been taken from many research articles. I will go through this point. Increased aggressive thought and aggressive behaviors, particularly in children under age 10. Increased risk of light-induced seizures, musculoskeletal disorder of the upper extremities, and increased metabolic rate, reduced pro-social cooperative behavior in social interaction. Research with people who are addicted to video games shows that they have poorer mental health and cognitive functioning, including poorer impulsive control, and compared to people who do not have video game addiction. People who are addicted to video game also have increased emotional difficulties, including increased depression and anxiety, reporting more socially isolated, and are more likely to have problem with internet pornography use. So if I want to conclude this point, of course, I will go through the summary. While research inconclusive, there does appear to be evidence that video games can be harmful, and also it can be increased aggression and can be addictive. However, these effects are highly individual and may involve many more factors than simply the amount of time spent playing game. So that's all for today, Doctor. Thanks a lot for giving me a valuable time. That's all for the time being.
Okay, thank you very much, Khalid, from Group H. And this was actually the last group from section 25. And I think it's enough for presentation today for the chapter 6 from section 25. Okay, don't worry for the section 26. I will give you opportunity to present by the next class, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The same, we'll do the same thing. Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. And actually, I apologize from each one of you for giving this task last minute. I just want to make it different. I just want you to enjoy yourself while having this class. I want you to just listen from me. I want to listen from you also as well. Very good job, every one of you. Thank you very much. And for section 25, please attach or submit your PowerPoint or your video link at this week at the e-learning. So as an evidence that you already that you already share your presentation, so I give you the marks. So this is chapter 6 issues. This assignment. So go to this assignment and submit your either it's video or PowerPoint. Please submit it here at the week 23 May. Thank you everyone for joining. Do you, anyone have any question? No question. Okay.
Honest about
okay,
is assumption and reflection assignment is that individual or
the reflection. Assumption and reflection. What is it?
Is it individual or group work?
Individual. It's individual.
Doctor.
Yes.
Doctor, sorry, I cannot see the submission link. It is in your screen, but we cannot access it.
Really? Why? Let me see. Okay, actually, maybe because of the timing. I will change the timing. Just a minute. Thank you for me. Okay. Try now. Anything else?
Excuse me, Doctor?
Yes.
Do you need us to submit the video also of today's presentation?
Yeah. Please submit the video. Either it's video or PowerPoint. As evidence that already.
Okay.
Doctor, so is that mean we still have to present on our next class, or we just upload the video in the evening?
No. You need to present also by next class. I'll give you the opportunity as I give it to the section 25. I'll give it to section 26 to present for the next class, inshallah.
Doctor, Assalamu alaikum. Doctor, the code is still not open. The submission port.
Sorry?
The submission port, the
Again,
final
come
project.
again?
Doctor, for the final project, the submission slot is not open yet.
For the final report.
Yes.
It's not yet, still early actually. Final report.
Okay, Doctor.
It is start at 25 actually. Final report, I think it's at 25 started. Let me see.
Okay, Doctor. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, 25. It's 25. You can start submitting at 25.
Doctor, for the section 25, it is not, we cannot see the link for the submission for this PDF for today's representation.
Yeah, you have it at the 23 May. Can you see chapter 6 issues?
Yes. Issues, no, I cannot see it, no.
No, it's already here.
Can I share the screen so you can see?
Let me see. Oh, so I put it at the section 26. So sorry. I will put it at the section 25. So sorry.
Okay.
It's okay. I will put it
Doctor,
now. Yes.
For we presented live, so should we also provide a video, or it is enough for it is recorded in the today's recording?
No, just provide the PowerPoint only.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
Doctor.
Yes, sir.
So for session 26, we present next week. Do we need to prepare the slide? Because yesterday Doctor said we don't need to.
Not necessarily.
Okay, but then what do we upload on the chapter 6?
So later, if you want to upload, maybe you upload from our recording, from our class recording.
Oh, okay. So we upload the part where we are presenting.
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. So the final report is individual. Okay, for section 25, I will put the link for presentation now, inshallah. Okay, thank you everyone, and see you next week, inshallah. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your presentation today, and I apologize for the last minute task. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you, inshallah, next week.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much.